I'm Alex Foley and welcome to The On Show, the series that shows you everything that's on in the Swansea area. This week we'll be catching up with Mike Sterling, most famous for playing the Phantom in The Phantom of the Opera in our Coffee with Keith feature. And later on in the show, Caitlin will be meeting with Georgia Thomas from Swansea Council. But first we can see how Keith got on when we sent him down to the opening night of Singing in the Rain at the Princess Royal.
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm backstage with Port Talbot Amateur Operatic Society Youth Theatre putting on the wonderful classic Singing in the Rain. The excitement is mounting, it's opening night, and everyone has got their makeup on, all the costumes fit, they know their lines, they are ready. It's a terrific show, such a treat for the audience. I'm thrilled to be here.
Well, we thought, Keith, as we taught the children to do waltzing and enjoying themselves last year with their dancing, thought we'd give them something different and to learn to tap, give them a challenge, and they've risen to that challenge and they've done it. Getting all the children together at the same time was hard. It was relatively easy when we were casting it because we had such a, well, what's the word I want? They were very strong and they walked in and they owned the parts straight away from auditions and they took the parts and ran with them. From the rehearsals right in the beginning up to last night for dress rehearsal, I've enjoyed every minute of it. I can't pinpoint one specific thing. They were just all, the whole package was just a wonderful experience. If we want live theatre to carry on, that's the only way forward, is to bring your youth through and from a young age to get them used to the theatre. They learn so much from it that they can take all the way through their lives, not just in the theatre, but right through to their working lives when they get older. Hayley Toms, she's fabulous. Wonderful teacher was in Glanavon and now is in Llantrid Major Comp. Very talented. And then we've got Alexandra on the piano. She's okay. She's sitting up there, that's why I said that. And Emily then with the lib coach. Very strong cast. We've got Beth and Michael playing Cathy Selden, Alexander Williams playing John Lockwood, Tom Hearn playing Cosmo Brown, and our Lena Lamont, our very own Lena Lamont, is Cerys Golden. And they're wonderful, and they've all gelled really well. But they've got a really strong supportive cast as well. You know, you've got your Miss Dinsmore, your vocal coach, the R.F. Simpson characters. They've all gelled really well and they've been a pleasure to work with.
Thanks Emma and Keith, and of course Singing in the Rain is on tonight and tomorrow, and it'll be our last chance to see it then at the Princess Royal Theatre in Port Talbot. Up next we'll be hearing from Georgia Thomas, who'll be telling us all about Bonfire Night this weekend in Swansea.
Thanks Alex. Everyone loves a good bit of fireworks, and I'm here to talk to Georgia Thomas about this year's St Helens fireworks display.
Hi Georgia, can you talk a little bit about St Helens display?
So St Helens' biggest fireworks display is back in St Helens Ground on Sunday the 5th of November. We've got our gates opening at 5 o'clock this year instead of 5:30, and we've got entertainment from 5:30 right through until fireworks start going off at 7 o'clock.
So can you tell me about last year's display?
So last year's display was a fantastic year. We had beautiful weather, pretty much like it is now, and we had well over 7,000 visitors last year. So this year we're hoping with even more entertainment going on the ground and an even bigger fireworks display that will be attracting well over 8,000 visitors.
Can you tell me a little bit about the supplementary entertainment going on?
So this year we've got a circus skill workshop going on, which is perfect for the whole family, the little ones and the not so little ones. And we've also got professional glow jugglers showing you how it should be done. And they'll also be joined by Jagger and Woody from Heart FM, as well as Kevin Hughes from the Drive Time Show, and they'll be providing us with some nice, fun and upbeat music, as well as a little boogie.
Fantastic. So is it available for all ages?
Yeah, the fireworks display is suitable for all ages, you know, from the little ones right up to the adults. We've got entertainment for the little ones with the juggling displays, and then we've also got the local band playing, so it'll be a great night for everybody, I'm sure.
So how can people get in touch and get tickets?
So tickets start at £5.50 for an adult and £17.50 for a family ticket. We do advise booking in advance, as they'll sure to be a sellout again this year. You can get tickets online from enjoyswanseabay.com, or if you prefer to pick them up in person, it's half term next week, and they're available from all our active Swansea leisure centres, as well as the Dylan Thomas Centre in person.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Caitlin. And of course, thank you, Georgia, for taking the time to talk to us there. And don't forget to have fun and be safe this weekend. Up next, we have another clip from Keith, this time meeting with Mike Sterling for a coffee.
Mike.
Hey, cheers. How you doing? Nice to see you, Keith.
Fantastic, better seeing you, and thank you for having coffee with Keith. And you are one of Wales' foremost singers, and I hear you've been singing from the age of 7. Now, how did that come about? How did you get to sing at the age of 7? What happened?
Well, we used to run a pub in Pontedilys, which is, of course, not far from here. And my parents, myself, the family, and my sister, of course, being a pub with a lounge and all the various things at your disposal, my mum said, "Oh, I'm going to sort out the reception." You know, so my sister had a reception there, and we had a guitarist, you know, booked to play some music while we were, you know, sort of enjoying the day. And he shouted out, he said, "Any requests?" And I was, say, 7 at the time. And Elvis had just died. So it was August of 77, and he just died. And I said, "It's got to be One by the King."
And you're known particularly for musical theatre. And so how did that come about?
So I went to see Peter Carey. I didn't know Peter then, but I went to see Les Mis in 1988, and Peter Carey happened to be doing Valjean. And it just completely blew me away. And it was that moment I want to do, not just want to be in theatre, I want to be in this show. And it was 88, 91, I opened in London. But funny now, yeah. Yeah.
Because another popular entertainer from Glenhammond, Ryan Davies.
Oh, and now that's another, I idolised him from the age of, as far as I can remember, from the age of 3, 4. My dad was a miner, a coal miner, and every year there was a big trip that would go from all the different mines, and because all the miners and all their families would get together on a big coach, lots of coaches, stop up, and we'd all go down to see the panto. And we'd see Ryan every year, and I loved his singing. I thought he was hilarious, you know. But that's you see with Ryan. Don't forget, I was 5, 6 years old when I discovered it. 4, 5, 6 years old. But I could really relate. So he could relate to someone that was that age, you know, from like sort of 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 90. You know, incredible. And I would laugh more than I'd ever laugh at anybody at him.
You've worked with the best, and you've travelled around the world. But what I particularly like is that you come back to South Wales to entertain us. So, Mike,
I love it.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. I mean, it's
Sharing coffee.
nothing like coming back home. You know, Yachida.
Yechida.
Thank you, Keith Mould, and of course Mike Sterling for meeting for a coffee and showing us the man behind the mask. Now, just before we go, we have time for your weekly roundup of what's on in Swansea. So, of course, tonight is Halloween, so there's plenty going on. And over at Plantasia, be sure to check out Halloween Spook, a night in a scary cobweb jungle with a gruesome trail and spooky storytelling. And if you fancy braving the cold tonight, why not grab one of the Halloween ghost trains running along the Bayside Path between Southend Gardens and Blackpill Lido. But if being frightened isn't for you, or you're looking for something else to do with the kids this half term, Why not have a look at half-term holiday fun going on at active Swansea leisure centres with free swimming lessons, multi-sports, gymnastics, bounce and play sessions and even football camps with the Swansea Community Trust. And of course, with children in need just around the corner, why not spend this half-term getting your fundraising started, perhaps with something close to Bay TV's own heart, sponsored rambling. Set yourself a target, clock your miles and get on the Children in Need leaderboard. Friday brings the Benetton Club to Parky Scarlett and they'll